What's up everyone, it's your boy Tarek and I'm back today with another Love Island review. If you guys are new to my channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell on, so every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. Now, we are going to be reviewing episode 7, so without further ado, let's get straight into this review. So we start off the episode by Catherine said that Luca basically mentioned that none of the women currently in the villa are his type. Now, he didn't say those words exactly, but that's basically what he meant. His wording was off. He could have, in the heat of the moment, he didn't get, like, Tina didn't make her decision then, but you're saying that none of the women are your type. Okay, cool, fair enough that none of the women are your type, but you basically, like, you cannot move to them now because they know in their heads that you're not their type. But with it being Love Island, who knows, like, you could be saying that, but then you could make your move to somebody and they'll take it. So I don't know. But when I deeped it, because yesterday I was like, okay, he put himself in it. But when I deep it, there's actually nothing wrong with saying that, like, it's his, like, decision, innit? Or that's how he's feeling. Like, he's being true to himself. He's not going to just pair up with somebody or couple up with someone because for the sake of it. Like, he's just doing him. And to be honest, I respect it. Like, at least he's being open and honest about how he really feels. Then Luca started to cry, guys. This made me feel, I felt sorry for him. I'm not gonna lie, like, I did feel sorry for him. Like, I know I'm always kind of harsh on, like, Casey and Luca are the two men in that villa that I'm the most harshest in my reviews, but I felt sorry for him. When I saw him crying like that, guys, I do have sympathy. Like, I'm not a heartless person. When I saw him cry like that, I was like, oh, like, what's going on? Like, well, how come he's crying? And then when he explained, like, he said he doesn't know what he's doing here. He just wants, the right woman to walk in for him. Like, he generally feels like there's no one in the villa for him. And a feeling like that can be overwhelming when you're seeing other people paired, other people, getting to know other people and they're getting stronger in their couples. And you're just there with nobody. It can be overwhelming and it can be quite upsetting. So, yeah, I do feel sorry for him, Yeah, he basically was like, what's the point of him being here? But then, he was getting support from everyone, which was quite sweet, to be honest. So, yeah, I did appreciate that. I also put here, I didn't expect him to be crying. You look at a guy like Luca and think, yeah, but that's why I say try not to really judge a book by its cover, because he seems to be a really sensitive person, and he didn't give that to, he seems like that type of guy that just kind of shrugs in it. But then again, this is why I always say you never know how someone's feeling or how they're thinking. So yeah, man, it was just quite sad to see. Luca just wants the right woman for him, Tina still wants to get to know Luca, but she's saying that she wants to put her focus into Scott. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You mean the first time it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, but you have your second chance, you might as well go for it. I would go for it. And there's nothing wrong with going for someone a second time depending on the circumstance. So for example, if it was a matter of, or someone else got to him first, but now they're not together, and by all means, that person that got with him isn't even your friend, why not go for it? Like, go for it full throttle. Don't give up. Like, don't stop for nobody. Like, she might as well go for, put all her energy into Scott. And the reason why I say all her energy, because if you know that's the man you want, you need to put all your energy in. You cannot go at it half-hearted or have the idea of, if someone else comes into the villa, I'm gonna pursue and try to get something. No, like, this is a second chance to get to know someone that you didn't manage to get with the first time round. So yeah. It's the next morning in the villa. Kaz and Luca are eavesdropping on Scott and Tina's conversation. Tina's saying that she wants a load of kids. Grace and Ron then enter the villa. Grace from the previous season, so Ronnie's season. I know for a fact her suitcase is still, like, not fully unpacked from the last time as well. Because, guys, their season was literally a couple months ago. When did their season end? Like, late August, I believe? I think so anyway. Don't quote me on that. That wasn't that long ago. I know time flies and time goes quickly, yeah, but it doesn't feel like that long ago. So, who did she leave the villa with on her season? Was it, oh, what was his name? He came in with Josh. Ruben, that's it. She left with Ruben, and even I saw that they didn't last long. I kind of knew that they weren't going to last long anyway. Grace pulls Casey for a chat. Casey says that it's going really well with Gabby. Kaz and Ron have a conversation. Kaz thinks Luca is scared to give Kaz a go. Luca's not into you like that. As he clearly, it's not about him being scared. He clearly said that none of the women are his type. Now, yes, I understand that someone may not be your type, but it can still work. That's possible. It's possible. But in this instance, if Luca really wanted to give it a go, he would have given it a go. The fact that you lot have had to actually put it in as a friends with benefits, it actually says everything it needs to say. Like, clock his tea. Like, he's not trying to get with you like that. Point blank, period. Like, he's not trying to get with you. And it's okay. I mean, in your instance, again, you're kind of in the same boat as Luca, but you two are with each other by default. There's no point trying to force it. Grace said that KC seems like a good vibe. And I put a question mark next to this when I wrote this because Grace, I would have preferred you to be with Joey Essex because at least with Joey, he was funny in some aspects. This man, Casey, will cause you heartache. Do you really want to get into that? Again, like I said, Casey's one of the men on here that I'm very, very harsh with. And like I said, he does not beat these allegations. But I don't know what these women, what they actually see in Casey. What did they actually see? The man is for the streets. He's not beating these allegations. Okay? He may seem like a good vibe and like energetic and like a cheeky chap. But that cheeky chappiness will get your heart broken. For real. Casey said she thinks Grace will turn some heads. And when he said that, I said, yeah, you mean yours. You mean your head will turn. Because really and truly, no one else is really... You know, people are keeping their cards close to their chest, but no one's being vocal about it. Only you said that. Grace stepped... So people were like saying, oh, Grace will not... I think it was Gabby that said it. She basically said, oh, Grace, I know Grace is not the type of girl to be afraid to step on toes. Did you not see her on her last season, how she had Samantha sweating? You guys, her season was just on, not too long ago. You guys don't remember how she had Samantha sweating? When it was her and Joey. All right. Just remember that. Like, she actually isn't afraid to step on toes. Yeah, she feels bad about doing it, but she'll do what she needs to do to get her man, okay? Yeah. Catherine and Ron have a conversation. Catherine said that Naz needs to give more. He's not doing enough. He's not giving enough. And as we can see in tomorrow's preview, we'll get to it when we get to it. But we see ourselves. And I know there's no behind the scenes nonsense because for Catherine to say then nothing's going on behind the scenes. So Naz is obviously, there's only so much you could be a slow burner. I'm not saying people can't be slow burners, but there's only so much of that slow burning you can do. Like, put your graft in. Come and do a bit more. Like, you're a slow burner, but am I always the one that needs to be coming and pull you for chats? If I see myself doing that, you're clearly not interested, and I'll simply take a step back. Grace and Luca have a conversation. Luca said he's most excited about Grace. And they know each other from the outside. Like I said, all these people know each other somehow, some way. All these Love Island cast members know each other somehow, some way. Remember, they've all been on the show. They're part of like this Love Island family. So whether they're sleeping together, whether they're friends, whether their partners know their friends, or they're all connected in some kind of way. Gabby is concerned about Grace. It's literally giving Samantha. Because this is how it started with Samantha. Samantha started like this. And Gabby, just know, be confident within yourself. Don't worry. Well, actually, with Casey, worry because you put yourself in that predicament. I can't lie. You're with a man like Casey. You actually can't trust him. You can't. I'm trying to find some grace that I could give Casey, but I can't. There's no grace I could give him. There's actually absolutely none at all. Gabby and Ron have a conversation. And while they're having a conversation, I forgot on Ron's season how much of a smooth talker this man actually is. Like, he knows how to talk. He knows how to hold a conversation. Like, he knows the right things to say. He's a very smooth talker, but that could be dangerous. Because, yeah, smooth talkers can be dangerous. You gotta have the mental capacity to overlook their bullshit. Because sometimes it could be bullshit, okay? Not all the time. Sometimes it can actually be bullshit. Like, they're just telling you and they're sweet talking you and saying everything you want to hear. But really and truly, they're chatting shit to get. You know, like, you don't know what I'm trying to say. Grace and Naz have a conversation, but that conversation wasn't even worth writing anything about because it didn't give anything. Marcel is spilling the tea to Olivia how Casey was a bit gassed from his chat with Grace. Like I said, you want to put yourself in that predicament with Casey. You went and done it. Casey out of all men. Why not Luca? You should have given Luca a shot. I would have preferred Luca. Casey? Like I said, you made your bed, you have to lie in it. You made your bed and you have to lie in it. Ron and Elma have a conversation.
I don't see an app for that. You'll need to download one.
Yo, that flipping scared the hell out of me, bro. Yo, I was actually thinking in my head, what the hell is that? Yo. Ron said that Elma is wifed off due to her reaction to the kiss that Ronnie and Kaz had. I agree. Like, Elma's reaction was like proper, like, why are you kissing my man? Like, even though Elma says she don't care and stuff like, I mean, Ron, you know what? I think it was just the principle about it. I don't actually think Elma cared about the kiss, you know. It was the timing. The reaction itself was a lot. I'll be real. The reaction itself, it was a lot, but it's justified. At the same time, it is justified. Like, how you kissing me and how you kissing someone and then kissing me, like, or kissing me and then kissing someone like 5 minutes after, like, that's crazy. 5 minutes is a figure of speech. It wasn't exactly 5 minutes. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm guessing it was like an hour after or something like that. But still, it's the principle. Olivia told Gabby that Casey was gassed about the conversation. Olivia being a bit messy there, but then again, she's saying if she has a piece of bad boy information, she's gonna go and spill the tea, okay? And she told Gabby, but Gabby, again, Casey's not a man you can trust. And then I also put what are these women like? Grace is saying that Casey's a good vibe. I'm just hearing her keep saying this good vibe, good. Have you not heard about his track record? The guy might be a cheeky chap and he might be fun to be around in like a friend vibe. Okay, cool. But when it comes to actually pursuing women, the guy sounds like utter trash. I'm so not sorry. He sounds like utter trash. Ain't nobody checking me for that because I'm sorry, his track record says it all. If I had a mad track record, I would expect people to think a type of way about me. It's actually normal. Yeah, people can change and it's not good to judge, but it's not even me judging. It's just a matter of, like, you do whatever you want to do, but then don't expect when people have all these questions and saying all these things about you're getting upset. That's what doesn't make sense to me. Then they play a game. So, Heartbreaker was Ronnie, and it was for kissing Kaz. I mean, it makes sense. Jealous was Elma, 100%. Sexy was Ekin-su. I could get with that. Thirsty was Kaz. I agree. Because the moves that she was making... Kaz, you're too pretty for that. A man needs to actually come in for Kaz. A man needs to come in for her because she's too pretty to be behaving this way. Too pretty for it. Bad communicator, Luca. Kaz was saying that Luca's a bad communicator, but then Luca said, I think it was because of the reaction that... listen, actually, don't quote me. I can't exactly remember, and I'm not going to say words that somebody didn't say. So, yeah, Luca got bad communicator. Vanilla vibes, Scott. I see it. But then again, like, I stand by Scott's answer to the... I stand by Scott's answer, but then it's like me questioning. Scott was like, I'm 36, so, you know, I see things in a different light or some... But the way you reacted to India wasn't 36-year-old behavior. I'm just saying. And the person said, who was it that said it again? And then the person said he overlooks everything. I think it was Luca that picked that one. He was like, he overlooks everything. And it is true. It is true. But then people are saying that Scott is a completely different person to how he used to be. So, I don't know him from season 2 or whatever season he was on, but that's what they're saying. Fit AF was Kaz, and you can see Tina's face. Because Scott didn't pick Tina, he picked Kaz. Tina's face said it all. Loyal got Curtis, that makes sense. Salty was Kaz, because Kaz was acting salty when ekin-su stole Curtis from her. I mean, Kaz is having a really bad time in the villain, man. Self-absorbed, Kaz got again. Passionate, Curtis. Clueless, Casey, because of how he treated Tina. And Casey's just like, how was like, this is what I'm saying, this man's not ready. Because he's like, oh, how am I clueless? You leave a woman for other women by herself. That's some dumbass clueless behavior, my bro. Like, come on, Casey, man. You're 28, you're older than man. And you don't know how to treat women. It's decent, it's like just decent level of respect, bro. You don't know how to treat a lady. And I don't want to say you ain't been brought up correctly, because then that's me involving like your parents and that, and I'm not going to do that. So something must have happened with the group of people you're hanging around with. Like, that, I don't know, bro. Like, but your behavior is disgusting. Your behavior is disgusting. It's absolutely atrocious. The way you just... It's dog behavior. And I don't rate men that treat women like that at all. How would you like if your mother was to be treated like that? That's how you have to see it. Like, how would you like it if your mother was to get treated like that by a man? Right, you're bug out. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. Like, treat people how you want to be treated. It's as simple as that. Predictable, Ronnie. Grace gave that to him because they were on the same season and Ronnie hasn't really changed. To put it bluntly. Stylish, Gabby. Extra, Elma. Friendzoned, Luca. And then we get a preview for tomorrow's episode, and it's giving a bit of drama, and I'm here for it because this episode didn't give, and that's why this review is not that long. And I really tried to do it quick because I really don't need to be up all early hours of the morning editing and doing all this hoo-ha when the episode didn't really give what it was supposed to give. So I kept it cute and I kept it brief. You dig? But yes, guys, that's it for today's review. If you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new with the notification bell on. So every time I upload, you guys are notified. Comment down below what you thought about the episode. We can have a conversation in the comment section. Guys, I'm on the road to 10K. 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I know we can do it. So just hit that subscribe button. I would really, really, really appreciate it. And with that being said, it's been your boy Tarek, and I'll see you in tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.